Hey y'all, it's Monday morning, June 23rd, and it's a pleasure to have you join us again for this week at AMG. It's a pleasure for us to be able to share with you some of the things that God is doing around the world. Well, this week we are going to share with you something that actually happened last week. We had the great privilege of having a team of young people join us here at the office, and these young people are very special because they've already gone to a foreign mission field with AMG on a short-term trip, and last week they came also here to meet with our staff and also to help out. They participated in a service project here at AMG while they were here. So we are going to hear from some of them about the experience they had as they served through AMG and also as they served here at the home office.
My name is Allison Vandenbosch, and last summer I took a trip with AMG to Lima, Peru. And while we were there, we worked at a couple of different child care centers, and we got to share the gospel with the children there and just love on them and help them with whatever they needed to do. And while we were there, I chose to sponsor a little girl, and so that was a really cool experience to actually meet her. And now this summer we are here in Chattanooga, and we're going to be working at the food bank. And we're also going to be doing some work here at AMG. We're also going to the children's home here to just hang out with the children and do some work that needs to be done. And in the evenings we're going to be helping out at a VBS. And so it will be neat to be able to have done an international visit and then to be here in Chattanooga doing a more local missions.
Hi, I'm Grace Wilbrecht, and last year, 2013, I went to Peru through AMG, and this year we're in Chattanooga, so this will be my third missions trip. But in Peru, that was my second mission trip and the furthest away from home that I've ever been, and I was really nervous at first, but then I got really excited, and then once we got there, it was definitely a huge culture shock. And it was weird because I felt like when we'd go to the children's centers, like we'd just hang out with the kids and we might not get to know them that well, but right when you walk in, they all surround you and they kiss you on the cheek and say hello and hug you. And they don't know anything about you, but they're just so excited for you to be there. And it's definitely life-changing to hang out with those kids and see how they are. And I actually got a sponsor child when I was there, and it was really cool to be able to meet him and choose who I wanted to be as my sponsor child. And there's so many kids who need more sponsors, and I wanted to take them all home with me, but you can't. But I'm really hoping that I get to go back and visit him again, and it's just really cool to see other places in the world, and it's definitely hard to see how they live, but that's what they live with, and they're very thankful, and it's really cool to introduce them to the gospel and try to help them learn more about God. And it's really cool thing going on these mission trips, and they've definitely changed my life.
My name's Curtis Odell, and I have had the opportunity to go on 2 international mission trips with AMG. The first one was with my wife. We went, and a group from our church, we went to Uganda, and that was 3 years ago. And then last year, we were able to go to Peru with a group from our church. And then 2 years ago and this year, we've been able to bring a group from our church to serve here in Chattanooga, and it has been a real awesome experience for us. The thing that I have loved over these 4 opportunities to be a part of AMG is the gospel-focused ministry that is evident here and even around the world. I was in both of my international trips, I was struck most with the reality of the the breadth of the family of God and the church of Christ, and to see how it is so diverse, and yet it is all the same, that we are all sinners in need of a Savior, and Christ has purchased us with His blood, and to see the connection that we have, even as we can't speak the same language in a lot of situations. And I am very thankful for AMG's partnership to share the gospel and to minister to these people. We are very thankful to be able to bring kids and people from our church, just to get them an opportunity to see what gospel ministry looks like around the world. And so this has been a real joy for us.
I hope you enjoyed that. This was your official invitation to come and join us here at the home office. Any of you are always welcome to come here. We need people who will come and join us, because this work cannot be done without the partnership of partners like yourself. Well, that's it for this week at AMG. We thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you again next week to share some more exciting news from the field.